Alrighty, we're going to put some outlets up here on a workbench here so he has places to plug in his power tools and charge his chargeable devices. So I'll turn the light here so... Going to use some cobalt tools and craftsman tools, and we have a DeWalt drill we're going to use. So, open the knockout here. Find the stud we can screw into here. There's where there should be a stud. Nice solid pipe there. Let's see if we can get another down here. This goes in, or if it just spins. That one's just going to spin, so we'll take it out. And I'll drill a hole with this screw for our ground screw. Punched a little hole in the back there. This is our bonding screw to ground our box. Let's see if there's another stud on this side over here. That is a nice solid one. Okay, so now we are going to take a 1/2 inch fitting here. Okay, now we don't have to glue this since it's indoors. So put it in like this here. Make sure it's in nice and tight there. Get it nice and straight here. Okay, looks nice and straight there. So I'll slide our wires through here to go toward an outlet. Okay, I'll leave it nice and long like that because I'll come up loop to loop. So come up. So this is just going to be about long enough, so come through here like this. Now, if this was outdoors, I would be using the PVC cement to glue the fittings. But since this is indoors, we're just protecting it from mechanical damage, and the fittings do fit nice and tight. Just push it in, make sure it's seated in all the way there. Okay, now we can come up and go up to where we're going to come up here. So we'll cut our piece of pipe. So I'll just come up to about, I'll just cut it about right here. I can find my hacksaw. If I can't, I can't. And I will not get upset, and I won't frustrate. I'll just go get it. So we'll see where we have to cut it. We'll cut it about right there on that 6. Now, if this was metal conduit, EMT, aluminum type of conduit, or you would have to use a reamer and ream it out. So I'm going to get this nice and flat so it goes in nice and easy. Alright. So now we've got our piece that's going to go up into here, and we'll go into this outlet up here. It's not too long. Good. Make sure it's down all the way, and we'll just get a clamp on here to hold it into place. Alrighty, we're using Eaton wiring devices, and guess what? They're made here in the country I was born in. That's a nice thing to see. Right there it says. So, we'll get our box ready to go here. Make sure you don't get the ground wire caught in the cutter. You make a weak spot. There we go. Cut a lot of debris off. Okay, we'll get our ground wire. Go back to our, push it back all the way here. Come up to our green screw. We'll come around our ground screw like this. I'll use the gun because it's going in hard. There, it's nice and tight. Okay, so we'll hook our black and whites up. Okay, so here in the country I was born in, the black wire goes to the brass screw, which is the narrow slot. The white wire goes to the silver screw, which is the wider slot. And the green wire goes to the screen screw, which is the ground. So we're going to save some wire nuts. We're going to make a score here. And we're going to make a score here. And I'll do the same here on the white wire. Make a score here. Down here. Make a score here. Take my knife. And I'll just scrape the insulation off like that. There we go. There we go. I'm going to make sure it's long enough there. Okay, so we'll just close the screws we're not going to use here. So we'll make our loop. So our insulation's even on both ends there. See how they're even? I got them even here, here, and here. Put it around the silver colored screw here. And I'll just close with my pliers. I hate how it starts hopping like a bunny rabbit because those ground screws just tear them up. But you know what? You don't get frustrated. Just go buy another one. That's all. You don't frustrate. Just buy another one. Well, it's as tight as I can get it. So I'm going to do a ground wire next. I really hate these ground screws. They destroy all my Phillips screwdrivers. And I'm going to look for my other flathead. If I can't find it, I can't find it. But I am going to look. I'm not going to frustrate. If I don't have it, I don't have it. And life is about trucking forward. You don't look back. You truck forward. Okay, so I'll make another loop here. Okay, I think I might just take a little more off of this one so I get a good loop all the way around. I'll just go get another flathead screwdriver. I'll borrow one. If mine is gone, it's gone, and I'll just borrow one. That's all. You don't get upset. You don't frustrate. Okay, so I do the same thing there. I get my loop even so that the insulation comes out even on the other side here like that. See how it's even? See how I get a nice closed loop there? There it is. That's what we want. So I'm going to go borrow a flathead and I'll torque those screws down because it was meant for my flathead to be missing, so I don't worry about it. My flathead screwdriver is in Jehovah's hands. It's where he wants it to be, and I'm not going to argue with him, so I'm going to use one of his, and I'm going to tighten my screws. Make sure they're tight. Okay, so now we can fold our wires back into our box. We'll keep our ground wire down at the bottom here. Okay, we'll screw it in with the screw gun. Make sure our screws aren't going to hit any wires. And I'll finish it by hand so I don't strip the holes out. Okay, that one's not hitting. That one's not hitting. Our wires are back out of the way. So now we'll get our second outlet up here. So it's nice and tight. You always put your wire around the screw the direction the screw turns. Make sure it's tight, we have a good solid connection like that. Swoop here. There it is, it's nice and tight. Our copper is under the screw head all the way around. So fold our wires into the box. Make sure our wires don't get pinched against anything. I'll fold our ground wire zigzag across. See how I'm folding it so it stays down this way? See how I'm keeping it go across that way down at the bottom? I'll finish it by hand so I don't strip the holes out. Make sure the screws aren't hitting the wires. We're not pushing against anything we don't want them pushing against. Alright, so now we can put our cover back on here. Okay, we're going to put our cover on this here. I had to buy some screws for this cover because it was missing the cover screws. And it's missing the gasket, but again, since it's indoors, we don't need the gasket. There's two. So we'll get a staple up here. piece of wood. You know what? You can't staple into it. So you know what? I'm not going to frustrate over it. There's a sharp nail up here. Just be happy with what we got there. Wow, look at the sloppy connection we have here. The wire's around the screw backwards, and it's not even making a good connection. And the other ones are back stabs, so we'll just pull them out. Okay, they did put a crimp sleeve on those ground wires up there, so we will just pop open our hole on the side of the box here. If I can't do it from the outside, I'll do it from the inside. Well, you know what? I'm not frustrating. I'm going to do it. From this way. There we go. If you can't see, you just force yourself to see. That's what I do. You force yourself to see. It's going in that hole. It's going in. If it gets twisted up, it gets twisted up. You don't frustrate, you just leave it. But I'd rather have it untwisted and nice and flat and neat. But you can't always get everything you want, you know? You just can't. You just got to praise God and be thankful for what you got. Thankful for what I got, amen. Just praise Him and be thankful for what you got. And you trust if you can't get it, be thankful for it. Be thankful I had enough wire, thankful that it's safe. And you just praise God, be thankful. Because you can't always get everything perfectly straight and flat. Once they're even there. The wires up here are so short. And I just strip them all even, and I won't be able to twist them together. But I had to get them perfectly even. This is something that does have to be perfectly even. And if you can't, you can't. But you know what? Then I'll have somebody else do it, because they'll have the patience to do it. Okay, so but I do have the patience to do this. This is even here. So I just take my wire nut and then just start turning it. So it grabs all 3 wires. And I'll turn it so it's all nice and tight here. That wire was so short. I'm going to look up in this wire nut and make sure my insulation is still even at the bottom. That'll let me know if the copper is even at the top. Okay, insulation is even at the bottom. So everything looks good. They left these wires so short. Strip this one so low. It's the same length as the other one. I'll strip this the same length. Okay, that's the same length there. I'm going to shape it so that I get the wire nut to go on. A little bit of twist here. Well, it's not going to go evenly, so you know what? I'm going to go back to ground zero and let's do it the other way. You can't always get everything you want. You just have to praise God and be thankful for what you can do and what you can get. If you can't do it, walk away from it, let somebody else do it. Okay, so I'm going to have to make this bend a little bit different. So I'm going to make it bend so the curve is up above the wire nut. There they are, they're all even there. See, I got them all even at the bottom and our insulation's even at the top there. So I'll just take my wire nut, I'll just start turning it so it grabs all 3 wires. Nice and tight. Okay, watch my camera there.
Oh yeah.
I'll fold this up in. I'll look in the bottom of the wire now. You see all our insulation is up even at the bottom of the wire. Okay. Alrighty, so that is how to put a outlet in for a workbench here in the country I was born in. So are you happy with it?
Yeah, looks good.
Good. A lot better than what you had, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty. Peace. Thanks for watching.
What?